In 1960, Nigeria gained her independence, a land full of promise, unity, and hope. The green-white-green flag waved proudly, a symbol of new beginnings. But behind the smiles, tribal mistrust and political tension were slowly building. The new nation was free but not yet united. Soon, ethnic and political differences between the North, East, and West deepened. Coups and counter-coups followed. In 1966, soldiers overthrew the government and Nigeria descended into chaos. Hatred began to replace unity. The dream of one Nigeria began to fade into fear. In the East, led by Colonel Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, a new dream was born, the Republic of Biafra. The Igbo people sought freedom, safety, and self-determination. On May 30th, 1967, Biafra declared independence. Nigeria called it rebellion. The drums of war began to sound. And then, war began. Brother against brother, towns burned, villages emptied. The Nigerian army advanced from the north and west, determined to crush the rebellion. The sound of gunfire replaced the sound of peace. Families ran from their homes. The sky was filled with smoke and fear. As the war dragged on, famine struck Biafra. Images of starving children with hollow eyes shocked the world. Aid organizations tried to help, but blockades made relief impossible. The world watched as hunger became a weapon. The world wept for Biafra. By January 1970, after nearly 3 years of suffering, Biafra surrendered. Over 2 million lives were lost. Ojukwu fled into exile and silence fell across the land. Nigeria stood, but broken, bleeding, and changed forever. After the war, General Yakubu Gowon declared, "No victor, no vanquished." It was time to rebuild, forgive, and heal. Families returned home to ruins, but they started again with hope. Churches and schools reopened, markets came alive. The spirit of Nigeria refused to die. The Nigerian Civil War was not just a battle for land. It was a battle for identity, survival, and unity. It taught a generation the cost of division and the value of peace. Today, the memory of the Civil War reminds us that no tribe, no religion, no people should ever divide our nation again. Nigeria is not perfect, but her story is one of resilience, a story of a people who refuse to give up. May we never forget the pain, but may we also never lose the hope that built this nation. Never again.